Chelsea's Valentino Livramento set to seal £5 million move to Southampton. Chelsea's teenage defender Valentino Livramento is set to seal a move to Southampton after failing to agree new terms at Stamford Bridge. Livramento, who has been heavily linked with a move to Brighton this summer, is set to move to the Saints after being impressed with the quick advances. The youngster, who is yet to play a competitive game at senior level, can play as a fullback or wing-back. Livramento has entered his final year of his contract in West London and is only being allowed to move on as Chelsea want to receive a fee for him. The deal is similar to the move that saw Tariq Lamptey move to Brighton 2 seasons ago. The player wanted to play senior football but didn't feel like that was going to happen at Chelsea. With the likes of Reece James, Ben Chilwell and Cesar Azpilicueta ahead of Livramento in the pecking order, it is easy to understand why he would want to move on. The 18-year-old has a buyback clause in his contract which allows Chelsea to re-sign him for £25 million, reports The Sun. Olivier Giroud urges Chelsea midfielder Hakim Ziyech to join him at AC Milan. Olivier Giroud says it would be nice if Chelsea midfielder Hakim Ziyech joined him at AC Milan. Ziyech joined Chelsea in a £33.3 million deal from Ajax last year but struggled to make an impact, particularly after Thomas Tuchel replaced Frank Lampard as manager in January. Reports have claimed that Chelsea would be open to selling the Morocco international, while AC Milan have registered their interest in the midfielder. And Giroud, who played alongside Ziyech at Chelsea last season before making the move to Italy this summer, is keen to link back up with his former teammate. When asked about the prospect of Ziyech also joining him at AC Milan before the end of the transfer window, Giroud said at his press conference on Monday, "Ziyech is a great player. We have had a great connection even though we have played few games together. He has a top left foot, has experience and he is very good technically. It would be nice to play with him again." Chelsea offer Marcos Alonso to Inter Milan in player plus cash bid for Romelu Lukaku. Chelsea reportedly offered Marcos Alonso plus €100 million £85.5 million in an audacious attempt to prize Romelu Lukaku away from Inter Milan, but the proposal was swiftly rejected by the Serie A champions. Erling Haaland has been at the top of Chelsea's shortlist of attacking targets for much of the summer, with Thomas Tuchel on the hunt for a proven centre-forward and goalscorer with a view to mounting a serious title challenge this coming season. But Borussia Dortmund's eye-watering £150 million asking price for the Norwegian has led the Blues to instead focus their efforts on securing a return for Lukaku, who was previously on the club's books from 2011 to 2014 but failed to make an impact before leaving to join Everton. The 28-year-old also struggled to live up to expectations across a 2-year spell with Manchester United but has since got his career back on track and established himself as one of the most lethal centre-forwards in European football. According to Gianluca Di Marzio, Chelsea have made it clear they would be prepared to part with €100 million, plus out-of-favour left-back Alonso, in order to bring their former player back to Stamford Bridge, but their attempts to reach an agreement have so far been unsuccessful. Chelsea and Udinese in ongoing transfer talks over loan deal for starlet Armando Broja. The Blues have been working on a new deal for the 19-year-old rising star after he impressed last season at Vitesse Arnhem. They have now tied him down long-term following his return to Stamford Bridge. The 19-year-old, who has been part of Chelsea's first team during pre-season, has agreed to stay until June 2026. However, it appears he may be heading to Italy in order to gain further experience. That's according to Italian journalist Fabrizio Romano, who claims talks are ongoing between Chelsea and Udinese over a potential loan. The Albanian has already made his Premier League debut for the West Londoners under former boss Frank Lampard. Broja was handed a late cameo during Chelsea's 4-0 win over Everton in March 2020 and will hope to be involved again next season. West Ham will have to pay £25 million to sign Kurt Zouma from Chelsea FC this summer, according to a report in England. Sky Sports is reporting that the Hammers are looking to sign the French defender in the current transfer window to bolster David Moyes' backline ahead of the new season. The same article states that West Ham have identified Zouma as their primary defensive target in the 2021 summer transfer window. According to the same story, Zouma would be open to a move to West Ham as the former Everton defender would like to remain in the English capital rather than move abroad. Sky Sports is reporting that Chelsea FC have set Zouma's valuation at £25 million to complicate a potential deal for the 26-year-old ahead of the 2021-22 Premier League season.